Weatherproofing America with vital winter weather information for health, for fun, for traveling. This is the Weather Channel.
Welcome back to another episode of Uncle Larry Outdoors. I'm your co-host, Jake Krongard, the Dreamcatcher, and we are here throwing these little jigs and little spoons for the mythical fish that may not even exist in these rivers yet, but we're gonna find out right now.
Wait, they may not exist in these rivers?
You just know you're living right fishing wise when you got to start making up things like this to keep it interesting. This one's called the Krongard. It's a rod fully over the shoulder and a direct line of sight for me to use so we can have a conversation while I hopefully hook a fish. But what I really wanted to say while this is going on is, you know, you see us do things like this sometimes for fun. And you must think, oh, they're just fishing the craziest spots and they have access to private water. Well, in all reality, it's all the trips you don't catch them. It's all the Google Maps sends where you go through the woods and this is gonna happen at this time and you catch nothing. So when you put in the time, when you put in the effort, when you put in the passion, eventually, moments like this occur. Again, that one was called the Krongard. A whole lot of effort went in to making this fish and every other fish you see on Uncle Larry's happen. At the end of the day, that's the truth.
Springtime.
I'm thinking about all of the reasons why I am so grateful for this moment and this trip that have nothing to do with catching a fish. And I'm coming to this moment in my head where I'm like, I could care less about getting a bite right now. It's just about this and what's happening and who I'm doing it with. And in that very moment, I hook up and I catch a coho salmon on the iceberg. In that exact moment that I was like, you know what? It's not about the fishing. It doesn't matter. That's not why we do this. Pretty shallow, but you're okay. You're okay.
Or steelhead. Fucking do it.
You know, day one, we're fishing this fairly like urban spot that just looked fire. Like it was like, there has to be steelhead here. And then we're on spot 2 and then spot 3. And it started to be pretty clear early in day one, like, yo, there's no fish here right now. Yeah. But like, we're kind of stuck here. And I had the drag moment because it was like Easter was coming up. So I did the prayer. I did the drag prayer. And I'm just praying to God, like, what do I do here? And I had the spoon on, and the answer was just throw the spoon. Like, don't even take it off. There's nothing, no adjustments you can make. Like, this is your ticket. And I got the one big fish of the trip, like, on this spoon that we talked about. And man, if you guys are ever in a pickle out on the water, just drop it and send up a note to the man upstairs. He'll tell you what to do.
Knowles, I want you to see something right here, Knowles.
You wrote that down in your little notebook, right? You see that? That horizontal line, that orange right there? There's a color you need. It's split horizontally down the middle of the spoon. One side unpainted, the other side orange.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
You just colored it in. Done.
Uncle Larry Outdoors has leveled the up. Like, yeah, you even see a lot of big bass, a lot of big snook. Like, it's cool, but like, it's not all we're doing, dude. And the bite has been challenging. We're in an ice storm.
Not a rainstorm.
An ice storm. It was but a few years ago. Literally, I only used an ultralight rod. And we're coming out here in the span of 3 days to states we've never been to by foot in an ice storm with 1 case PB muskie, walleye, steelhead. Simple, simple, simple. This is your biggest asset. These are your 2 best pools. Right there. Put the pieces together. Figure it the f out. We didn't ask nothing from nobody. You know who helped us out today? Jake, the Dreamcatcher Krongaard. He's from New Jersey. It was the Jersey grind that has us doing it. We're doing it. Man, that was one of the most beautiful moments of my life. My man Eric sprinting to help out. Jake sprinting to help out. Bro, I took the drag advice today. I said a prayer under the bridge. I was like, just show me how to find the fish. And then I didn't think about it. I swept the spoon. I tried on a couple different spoons, but I swept the damn spoon.
This world is intricately stitched together, boys. Every thread we pull, we know not how it affects the design of things. We're but children on this earth, pulling bolts out of the Ferris wheel, thinking ourselves to be gods.
That's horse shit. I've been to Washington too. Cut all up through Canada and back down again. There's enough logs for us to cut for 1,000 years. And then when the last one's cut, the first one will be growed up as big as anything around today.
I remember thinking the same thing when I was a young man. The same thing.
It's like insanely shallow. Alright, well this ain't it. I don't think. Well, let me not say that. Let me at least get down and make a couple throws. I don't know, there is some depth, you know. Once I got over here, I'm gonna try and bust through a little of this, or I can make some better casts. That was like good enough for me, you know, to want to at least make a couple casts now. A little bit of a creek channel, you know. Got him. See? Told you. On the croc. You know, not big, but I like that the pattern is holding up. I really like that. I mean, I love that. As a matter of fact, because we're really starting to establish like what stage these smallmouth are in, what stage the brown trout are in, everything. Got him, got him. Feels like a bigger one. You know how they like to get off on the spoon, so not that big. Just trying to figure out like the best course of action. Landing. Now just look at how he got it though. I mean, just keeper males. Oh, you love it when a pattern works. And then that was a situation where I was gonna leave. I was gonna leave and I was like, okay, well, it may be shallow right here at the mouth, obviously, but let me check out a little bit further and, you know, come out here and it's absolutely loaded. Got him fired up now, baby. Oh, look at how fatso. Not a giant, but look at that. Thank you. Release them right here in the trash. Look at that. I love how they curl up, dude. Okay. Fight. 4 casts in a row. I don't know how long I could keep this every cast program going. We're gonna find out though. Let me just make sure. Am I recording all this? Yes, I am. Okay. No party tricks here, folks. I'm just wiping the camera to make sure we're capturing all this greatness. So again, this find, I'm telling you, it was we were gonna leave. We were gonna leave, and I said, you know what? Trust the process, trust the program you're trying to run. And we're at 4 in a row right now, cast-wise. This is number 5. And I didn't get bit right away either, I just felt the depth. I felt the depth, and I was like, okay, that works. Oh, got off. But that was still 5 in a row. We'll count that. 5 in a row. That was a hookup for sure. There we go, bigger one. 6 in a row. Let's keep this one on. Keep a little bit more integrity. Oh, that's a bigger one. Marginally, but yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yes. Moving up in the world. So we're at 6 casts in a row. I lost the one on the 5th though, unfortunately. All right, that's a little bit off. But this is for 7. This is for Big Ben 7. Little one, I think. Unless they do like to just run right at you. No. Oh, I tagged that one. All right, number 8. Here we go. All right, that was a respectable streak. Oh, no. Oh, come on. It had grass on it. That's honestly such BS. Like, that's not a way to end it. Because look, no grass on it now. Let's see. That's already bit. I don't know, I might want to dispute that with the commission. Because, oh no, that's not good. Didn't bring another bait with me. That's why that wasn't good. See? I mean, that would have been 8. That would have been 8. Little guy. Well, good run. Good run. Big shout out to one of my really good buddies, Mr. Jake Krongard. I've been using his Phoenix this whole time I've been up north, and I have tied, I mean, an ungodly amount of liters to these spoons. I'm gonna use this one that my girl Sophie gave to me when we were fishing together. It's already been good to me because I caught the trout on it first morning on the Sophie spoon. I don't even know what brand, it just says spoon, 15 grams. There you go. First cast with the Sophie spoon. He clamped this There we go. A little bit better fish, I think. Oh yeah. I say that I mean it's a 2-pound fish, but look at him going right for the cover. Smart smallmouth. The cover water power of the spoon is unmatched for doing this style of fishing. That's the thing. It allows you to work every part of the water column and just get farther, you know. See, because there's fish out there too, off of the creek channel. Maybe the females. Maybe the females. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think this one is. Oh, there's a, I mean, that's the best one. That's the best one on the Sophie spoon so far. Nice fatty.
Here's the deal though, guys, and I'll put Vegas on the spot and all young anglers on the spot why they're so good, so young. And I think it's open mind. It's an open mind. It's an ability to, you know, nothing is wrong. You know, everything is a possibility, and that's special. And that is, in my opinion, if you could bottle that and sell that, you'd make more money than these guys are making right now, because that's the key to fishing. You know, it's not to have history and not to be tied to something that happened yesterday or last year. It's just fish free, because the fish aren't following rules, so you shouldn't follow rules. And I think that young anglers, they're special because of that, because they're very open-minded and they're not committed to anything. And I wish I could be more like that every day. I try, but I'm stuck in my ways. So congratulations, Vegas, for being open-minded. Sophia, that is
a 17, 18 inch native brook trout. Hold them up real quick on a Kitech on your 27th birthday. Now put him back in the water. How do you feel, babe?
Crazy, I thought I was catching a bass.
But what brought you home?
I guess I finally got off all the buses that led to one particular destination in my career. I just got into this bus.
What do you call this bus these days?
Saving grace.
It's a beautiful phrase, saving grace. Comes from a lot of history, faith. What does it mean to you?
Exactly this. I'm free.